frustrated by scattered throws, then this video is for you. As a dart player, a vital skill that will boost your game is grouping your darts correctly. Darts grouping is the ability to throw darts consistently close together on the dartboard, and this is often an indicator of a player's control and precision when throwing. Players who are able to group their darts closely demonstrate consistent technique and accuracy. In circumstances where the first dart doesn't hit the intended point on the dartboard, tight grouping ensures that subsequent darts are close, and this further helps in maximizing the player's scoring potential. Good dart players can bunch their throws together. To improve their grouping game, players often engage in practices like hitting a specific target on the board each time. This helps them focus and get their hand and eyes working together, which are key to winning any game. But there's more to it. In today's Darts Decoded, we will expose you to the techniques you need in order to achieve better grouping in the game of darts. By the end of this video, you will gain valuable insight on how to group your darts better. Watch till the end for additional tips on achieving better grouping. Let's get straight into it. Practice technique for beginners. As a beginner seeking to improve your grouping, one way to do this is through the use of sticky notes. Sticky notes are preferable because you can easily paste them to the dartboard, unlike regular small-sized papers. Nevertheless, papers can be pinned to the dartboard as a form of improvisation in cases where sticky notes are unavailable. This technique is called the post-it note game, and it involves pasting a sticky note of the dartboard and aiming for it using all three darts. As a beginner, you don't have to bother about where precisely on the dartboard you paste the sticky notes. It is more advisable to place the sticky notes or pinned paper in random positions on the dartboard and not in one particular position all the time. Feel free to use bigger sticky notes or papers, and then when you have gotten better, you may reduce the size of the target until you can group perfectly without having to use a sticky note. Practice technique for professionals. A technique that professionals use for practice, on the other hand, involves aiming at the treble, 20, or bullseye and trying to group their darts tightly around that area. Some also use narrower segments or smaller boards to challenge their precision. The next training technique is quite common among darts players seeking to improve their grouping. This method involves throwing a dart on the dartboard, often known as the marker, and simply aiming at it with the next two darts. A tweak to this technique is using a static dart in the dartboard as the marker. This way, you won't need to constantly reset your stance and focus after the first dart is thrown. Furthermore, this helps you get accustomed to throwing three darts in a consistent motion. You can learn how to group across the whole dartboard by starting with the treble 20, moving down to the 19S, back up to the 18S, and then follow like that all the way around your board. This knowledge will come in handy when you have to switch between throws because of a blocked bed or when trying to achieve a favorable out. This leads us to a concept called muscle memory, which is seen in repetition. Our video continues immediately. We just wanted to take the opportunity to draw your attention to our new Darts Decoded shop. If you are interested in some cool clothes for every darts fan, or are looking for a gift for your wife, husband, child, or even your dog and want to support the channel at the same time, then feel free to take a look. You can find the link in the description below the video. Thank you very much for all your support to this channel. Let's move on. As the name implies, the repetition results in the muscles developing memory, such that grouping darts becomes second nature. It is somewhat of an automatic response that happens each time you throw the first dart to follow with the other two. The mental game. A huge factor to consider in your quest to become better at grouping darts is positive thinking. Your mindset regarding playing darts is fundamental, and it goes a long way in determining how well you will perform in the sport. While there is so much emphasis on training and consistent practice, this aspect must not be overlooked. The game of darts is very much a mental game, and if you will succeed at it, sometimes you may have to shut out the challenges you may be facing in your personal life. A healthy mind is very important in helping you group darts better, and one of the ways to achieve this is to pay attention to your health, fitness, and weight control. So, While you focus on increasing the number of hours you train for and your consistency in practicing, don't fail to take care of your mental health, as this plays a huge role in ensuring the success of your games. Now, let's dive into some extra tips to enhance your grouping skills, just like we promised. Firstly, pay attention to the consistency of your stance and grip. A stable and consistent stance provides a solid foundation for your throw. Maintain a steady base with a balanced posture. Your front foot, also called the leading foot, should be flat on the ground and pointing directly at the dartboard. This will help you create a consistent platform for your throw. Also, don't fail to find a grip that's comfortable and allows for a smooth release, and stick with it. Consistency is key here. Feel free to experiment with different grips until you find one that works well for you. A consistent grip will ensure your dart leaves your hand in the same way every throw, promoting better accuracy. Another tip is to watch other professionals. Doing this regularly can provide insights into practical techniques and strategies. However, it's essential to remember that everyone's throw is unique, so adapt what you learn to your style. Many darts players are often challenged with the issue of throwing the first 2 darts correctly, while the third usually goes completely off. Another great tip is to hold 4 darts instead of your usual 3. Don't throw the 4th one, but focus on maintaining the same throwing motion you used for the first 2 successful throws. This will help your brain stay focused and avoid the dip in accuracy often seen on the 3rd throw. That was Darts Decoded: How to Group Darts Better. Have you tried any of these techniques before? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, we'd be delighted to receive a thumbs up. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and activate the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our exciting darts content. We have a vast collection of insightful videos that you can explore and learn from. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next video. Until then, watch, learn, and win!